Welcome to another live desk from Zenler. If you're watching this live, this happens every Thursday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK time. While people are still joining in, I'll just take a quick look at the group and see if we have any questions coming in. If you want to join us live, the Zoom link is in the description of this live event. You can click on that link and hop on to the room. All right, so up until we have amazing users coming up and asking questions, there is a major update through Zenler which has come in, and I would want to share the opportunity of sharing the update on the live until everybody is coming in. So I'll just play the update so that I am ensured that you are aware of the upgrade that is coming in.
Existing free plan users, I wanted to quickly cover that. I know we did an announcement on the group. Now Zenler has been able to provide a very generous free plan for I think around 6 years with features that are usually available only on paid plans on other platforms, right? So basically we're giving features free on the free plan, which normally other platforms charge for. And we are now planning some changes around the free plan. And now I want to be totally upfront and completely transparent on why we are doing this now. We know this is a big change. We're not taking this lightly. In fact, we have been thinking about this and debating about this for ages. In fact, years we have been thinking about what we do with the free plan. And we really wish we can just continue giving like the free plan forever. But honestly, we would love nothing more than to keep offering a comprehensive free plan indefinitely. But if we could make the economics work, right, we absolutely would. Supporting creators absolutely at to the core of what we try to do. And here is what we figured out, right? Most of the users who were actually on the free plan weren't really selling courses. And I know some were, but a lot of them were not selling courses. Unfortunately, quite a few were stuck in the prep mode, in the preparation mode. They were uploading content, they were organizing, but they were never taking the leap to actually launch the course, right? Which is totally normal. When everything is free, it's easy to keep putting things off instead of actually selling. Without an investment, there is no commitment or urgency to move from the planning stage to the earning stage, right? Meanwhile, all the infrastructure costs, the storage, the bandwidth, the infrastructure costs was really costing us a fortune, because sustaining free plan for a lot of people is not really that sustainable. It wasn't really helping many people build a real business with the free plan. Even though we wanted to do these changes earlier, we kept on postponing until now. Sometimes it's just a little investment that is exactly what people need to stop preparing from procrastinating and start selling and making money, right? So we decided to focus on using all the resources that we have in a better way and continue to deliver the best in class platform for you guys. Now, what this means for existing free users, if you are on a free plan right now, nothing changes for 3 months, right? If you are on a free plan right now, nothing changes for 3 months. You keep exactly the same free plan that you have right now until the August 31st. So the free plan will be available till August 31st for another 3 months. Now, I know many of you started with us on the free plan. The free plan was your launch pad, a place to experiment, a place to learn, and even make your first sales, right? But as your business grows, you would normally hit starting the limitations of the free plan. And again, while the free plan supported course creation, it often stopped there. It was really hard to build a business because you didn't have access to things like custom domains, you did not have your branding, you did not have access to marketing tools on free plan. On free plan, you did not have live classes, no live webinars, no live streams, no blogs, no email domains, no community, no chat. All the advanced features were missing. all it had was courses. So we see people could make great courses in the free version of Zenler, but they struggle to sell and scale beyond these first few sales because all the nurturing and engagement features were available only on the pro plans, right? So I think the biggest thing many people don't realize is that our free plan actually also has a 10% transaction fee on all the course sales. So while you're making money, Zenler is taking a 10% cut. And but on our free plan, on our paid plans, on our pro and premium plans, you get to keep 100% of what you earn. Plus, there are other things that makes it really tough to create and run a real business on the free plan because it only gives you, I think, around 100 emails per month for marketing. There's no custom domains. So everything basically looks like a hobby project on the free plan because all you could do was create courses and sell courses. Zenler branding is everywhere, is shown everywhere instead of your own brand. You could not white label on the free plan. On the free plan, no live classes, no community, no email domains, and generating leads, etc. was very very hard in the free plan because marketing tools are also not available. So while free plan got you started, it actually made it harder to look professional and grow beyond the first few course sales. Now, here is something really important for the new users and the existing free users. In the next few months, we are also moving towards full pricing for the existing free users and new users. We will announce the exact date soon, but that's happening. If you are an existing paid user, if you are a pro user or a premium user, you're already locked in. This does not impact you. I'm only referring to the existing free users or the new users who would be joining us after July 1st. If you are an existing free user or a new user, there is a change in the free plan. And also there's a change in the pricing. We are coming up with the new pricing that is also will be made available. The information will be made available sometime soon. So right now, if you are on the free plan, now is the best time to lock in the lowest price that we are on right now. So yeah, so by switching to the pro plan before the price changes, you can lock in at the discounted rate that we have now. So again, this is not just about free plan ending or whatever. This is about us transitioning from the current special founding member pricing to the full pricing as well. So for the new users who join us from July 1st, for anyone who joins us from July 1st, for the new users, they will get 60 days free trial of the pro plan. So they can try out everything from communities, live classes, webinars, blogs, and everything. So the new users who join us from July 1st, they will get 60 days, not just 1 month, 14 days, not 1 month, whole full month, whole 2 months. They will get access to try out everything. So they're just not buying blind. They get 2 full months of per features trial to see if it fits their needs. And I know a lot of partners have had questions about how this impact their referrals. We think this is actually better for conversions instead of trying to get people to upgrade for free, which was actually hard as most of them are always in that planning mode or basically not in that action mode. Now you're giving them 60 days to try good stuff, including community, live class, and so on. So basically, as a partner, you basically get better tools to help people see the value, right? So people have a real reason to act fast because the price hike is also happening. And for the existing free and existing free users and the new users, will get the existing free users will get the current free plan till August 31st. So it's a great opportunity to lock in at the prices that we have. So yeah, so in a nutshell, the current free users, if you are a current free user, you will get 3 months with everything that you have right now. And the new users from July 1st will get 60 days to try out all the main features of the pro free trial. Look, I know this is a lot of things to process for free users. Again, these changes do not impact any of the pro and premium users. You are locked in forever. These are changes for free users only, and uh, we, as I said, we have been looking at it and we have been wrestling with the decision on what to do with the free plan for years, and we have given the free plan away for I think long time, more time that we thought we were going to do. So yeah, just wanted to be transparent to let you guys know what's happening and why there is changes around the free plan. That's what this conversation is about. There's no sugar coating. There's no corporate speak. Just wanted to give you honest, thoughts on what and why we are doing this. So basically, this is about focusing on what works. We want to create the better platform for course creators, a better platform for you, better platform for your students, better experience for your students, better tools for you, for your student, for you and for your partners, and so on. Yeah, so I think that's a quick gist of what we're trying to do, and I'm sure some of you have questions about this, and happy to answer whatever questions you have.
Yes, Jen, happy to answer your questions.
Okay, great. Are we still in the group or no?
Yes, we are in the group.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm in my head about what we chatted about last time, and I just need
Okay.
a different like how to set this up. Probably don't remember. So can I just lay it on you like how I have it set up?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I have the membership. Right now I have a Decondition Academy, and I am doing one time a month masterclass and a breath work and a Q&A. So it's 3 calls. I have it set up as a bundle where it's just one course that I have all of the recordings in, which is fine. And then I have the one-on-ones set up so that I can use the Zenler Zoom. That's the only reason why I have that. But ultimately, the way that it is, yeah, I just have the one course. But now what I'm finding is that it's been really boring for me just promoting the same thing and joining. So what I want to do is kind of do more live launching. And every 3 months, I am going to be having a cohort, and the cohort is Rebel Set Play. So it's going to include what I'm already doing. So ultimately, what I want to do is I split it. I know you said to bundle it the last time, but I just want to make sure because I'm going to just actually do this right after I get off the call. So I'm seeing two pathways when clients come into my world. Either they want to just have the master classes and the live breath work because they're in more of like a healing phase, they're learning, and all of that stuff. And then I have the other client pathway, which is the Rebel Set Play, 3 months where we're in it. And that also has hot seat coaching. My eyes on your business, like they're really opting into something that they want. And so the way that I'm looking at this is I'm setting up this membership so that they can choose their pathway. Like it's like, what do you really need? Maybe they don't want hot seat coaching right now because they're more of just in a learning phase and they want to do things on their self, right? I have a very spiritually based business. So it's just all of the merging strategy and energetics. And so I'm trying to look at the landscape of what's the foundation that I need so that when my clients come into my space, it's not just all or nothing and really being able to separate it. So anyways, I'm having my first like cohort happen in July. So as the way that it's set up right now, nothing changes because I'm already doing the Q&A in this container. So I want to take the people that are in there and just I guess I'm keeping that the way that it's bundled. But I can't wrap my brain around it because maybe it's the name that changed, you know what I mean? So it's like the Decondition Academy, but then I have, the separate pathways of how to work with me. What do you recommend?
Okay. The last time we spoke about creating different courses inside one bundle is that how you're keeping it?
So right now that's how I have it, but I don't have a bunch of courses because I started this a couple of months ago. And so right now I just have it as all of the replays go into one course. They're all right there. Now, because I'm splitting this now, right? What I want to do is I want to keep it the way that it is. So this group is going to continue with the hot seat coaching because that's what they signed up for. And their plan is just locked in. They're grandfathered into it like an amazing plan. And whatever, they'll have that. But then the other group that I want to create is like maybe you're not ready for hot seat coaching. Maybe you just want to come in and really see what's going on and learn a little bit. And you can always upgrade right? But I want the other one to just be something like easy, an easy entry point for them to come in. But like I said, that does not include the hot seat coaching. So I have to shift something.
You remember we talked about it quite in detail the last time, saying that there will be two bundles and you would create multiple courses, and people who do have everything in their bundle, they would get all the courses as a part of bundle one. And then people who have specific areas that they can get access to, they will be in bundle two.
Have specific areas that they can get access to, they will be.
Yeah, Hillary, you would have to close your Facebook page because I think I can hear myself, but I've muted you for now. Yes, Jen.
So ultimately I'm creating, right, the two bundles.
Correct.
But now when I sell it though, if I wanted to just have one link, because I don't want to redo everything in the sales page, am I consistently having to sell two separate things, or what are your thoughts on that?
Right. If you want to, have only one page, then the simplest thing is design a standalone page, like a landing page, which has information about both of your programs, how are they interlinked, what should they choose. And when it talks about the pricing, right, where it talks about which one to go for, there you can have two pricing options. Whichever they choose, they can directly go to the checkout page of the bundle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess I'm just confused. It's a little confusing because of the way that I have it set up now. I mean, I'll figure it out. It just feels like there's a lot. So it's like right now, I mean, I have a masterclass in a little bit. And so I want to have people opt in. So what I was thinking is maybe I don't have to restructure everything right now. I just need a way for people to pay. So maybe what I can do is just change the pricing plan to what it is.
You can do that. You can
But
absolutely
I'm just
do
worried about the cohorts, because with the cohorts, if they're in for 3 months, if I set it up for subscription, I know that sometimes people don't want to sign up for a subscription. They just want to be in it. Maybe they want to do 3 months and then they want to do another 3 months. They can opt into that.
You can give them two pricing plans. One is a one-time offer that they pay up front and they have the course for next 3 months, or you can give them a subscription offer that they pay in subscription for the next 3 months.
Okay. So maybe it is just like figuring out the pricing plans and how I want to do it. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So I'm just going to keep it like that and just try to see if I can make it clear. Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I do see Hillary and VK have their hands up, but I'm just going to go to Ingrid first because she was the first one to join. And then I'll go to VK, then Hillary, and then I'll go to Heather because she just recently joined. Yes, Ingrid, how can I help you today?
Thank you. I just have a quick question regarding the Zoom integration. Is it all inclusive within the Zenler platform, or do you need a Zoom account separately as well?
It is included in the Zenler platform, in the Pro and the Premium plans.
Okay, so you set it up like you would if you had your own private
No, not
Zoom.
Exactly. Because in your own private Zoom, you have access to the Zoom account. You can go to the settings of the Zoom account and you have access to logging into the Zoom account. Because this is an enterprise account, you only have access to the features of paid Zoom, not the account in Zoom. That's the only difference.
Okay, so the recordings, where do they go?
They would go in the Zenler account in cloud recording. Each of the live area. So what I'll do is I'll share a link with you that will help you. 1 second. That will help you explain all the lives in Zenler. We did a training recently where we discussed about all the live areas in Zenler. Let me just share it with you and that will help you. 1 second.
Because I was under the impression you had to still have your own Zoom account to integrate.
You can absolutely.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I've put it on the chat for you.
All right.
This meeting, this training is an hour long, but it will help you to understand how does live works in Zenler in detail. Everything is covered here.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. That was the only question that I had, trying to get that straight.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. So I will now go to VK. Yes, VK, tell me, how can I help you?
Hi, my question is regarding pricing point. I found a price point in classes, live classes, but I
Okay.
want to price point in webinar. I am not found at the price pages for after pages. There is no price point tag. I want to put a
Okay.
price for webinar. How can
Okay.
I?
There are two webinars in Zenler. One is interactive webinar, and second is normal traditional webinars. You can price the, I think, normal webinars, and you can't price the interactive webinars. I'll just quickly check. One of the webinars you can price, and one of the webinars you cannot price.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'll just check.
Interactive webinar is the price, but I need in the normal webinar because
That
people
is
are
not
whoever
possible.
attended
You'll have to write to support@zenler.com to help you understand if there is an option to price the
oh,
normal webinars.
okay, that is
Yeah.
the thing. And then we can't able to record the in my drive. It is having a with cloud. Always it is going to cloud. There is no option for recording the local computer.
You
Previously,
can do
whenever
that. You can do
how
that if you like, for example, if you click on the record button, it will give you two options: record to the computer, record to the cloud.
no, I got only one option. It is a cloud recording. There is no option for the previously. It is it's came whenever I stop my Zoom account. That onwards, it can't. It's can't showing only. It's showing only one cloud recording.
What I'll do is I'll just take a quick screenshot if I can and show you, because right now I can see both the options right now on my system, which is cloud recording and computer recording. I'll just see if I can take a print screen right now and I can share it with you.
One more question also.
Yeah,
Third
yeah,
one.
please.
Whenever I'm sending mails automation in automation. Whenever they book for the webinar registration, it's going to in my inbox directly after the registration receipt and webinar confirmation is going to inbox. After that, alerts, all alerts are going to spam.
That is something that is to do with the deliverability of your emails. You would have to nurture your inbox and ensure that the deliverability is good, and also the email account is an old account. How old is an email account?
That is Gmail account. I am using Gmail account.
Okay, are you not using a professional account?
Yes, just now today only I enable the professional account. Up to now, I am using only Gmail account. That is the
That
problem,
could
maybe.
be. Yes, that definitely could be one of the reasons, because personal accounts are not very well mapped with the deliverability. It has to be a professional account.
But some people are not receiving even though registration mail also.
That is the reason, because you're using a personal email. Zenler
Okay.
only, has deliverability with the professional email.
Hi, thank you. My first time on for the live help, so just figuring out how it all works. I've got a
Yeah.
few questions. The first one, I have my site and we have a program that we're doing, and there's going to be weekly live like Zoom coaching, and then we have the content that our students are working through. Now I have another partner that is doing the business with me, and I'm wondering how to get her access to the site. She's got some access, but she can't see everything, and I want her to be able to participate in the community as well as an admin, and same with on the webinars.
That quite no, I mean, if she's an admin, she should have access to everything apart from just one space, that is the billing area and the integrations area. Apart from that, she should have access to everything if she's an admin.
Okay, how do I make her an admin?
1 second, I'll just send you a support document.
Okay. And I've got other questions about the community. I've tried to I've set up a community, but I don't know if it's working properly to access for the students. And I guess I'll figure out once the other person's an admin, because I've invited her. It looks like she's part of the community, but she doesn't have access to it on her dashboard.
She would have access to everything if she's added as an admin.
Okay. Okay. So adding her as the admin, making sure that's correct, should give her access. And then the community, I don't know if how do my students access it? I've tried to make it automatic with the course, but I think doesn't seem like the students have been able to find it yet.
So when they log in into their dashboard,
Mhm.
on their menu, they find an option called communities. If they click on communities, they'll be able to access all the communities that they are added to. In your course, whenever you're creating a community, it would ask you that which course do you want to align this with. If you mention course, anybody who enrolls in that course will automatically get added to their community.
Okay.
Once they log in into the site and they see their dashboard, in the dashboard, the top menu has something called as communities. And when they click on communities, they'll find all the communities that they are a part of.
Okay. So they should, if I've set it up that everybody in that course should be added, they should just have it under their communities.
Right.
Okay, great. And then, is there a way to check each individual student's progress? I want to know what they've watched and where they are. I got a notification, but I didn't find any way that I could actually just follow up and so I can see where each student's at.
Yes, you can do that. Here it is. I'll just send you this link. This
Okay.
should be able to help you, which is the course reports. I'll just share that with you in the chat.
Okay. And then, my other question is about the drip feeding for the course. Is there any way, the only thing I've seen is you can do it how many days after enrollment, but is there a way that I can make it that it's coming out every Monday? Because we release a module a week from when they start. So we'd like to have that released on Mondays, but everybody is starting at different times. So I don't know how to make that specific per student and just make it to Mondays rather than 7 days after enrollment.
Okay, can you rephrase that question once again? What is the purpose?
So the purpose is, so whenever somebody joins the course, they will start each week getting drip fed their module. And we would like it just to be on Mondays when the new one is available. So I don't see that option because I only see the option to select from days from when they enrolled, which if they enrolled on a Friday, then that person's would come out, their next week would be available on a Friday. But we kind of want to make it available. It's just Mondays when it comes out, and it's a week or so after they've enrolled, it starts.
Is this an option to consume the content, book a call with you? Like, what are they getting after a week?
Each week they'll get a new module that comes out. So
okay. I think here you would not be able to restrict as such that you only send it on Mondays, and that should happen 1 week after. Both the triggers I don't think will work.
okay, so
You'll
there's
have
no
to
way.
set manual dates, but that manual dates will be for everyone. It will again not be customized on the user data.
Okay, so it's only the general course. I can't do it for specific student different.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's too bad because that would be a really good feature.
You
And
can
then,
absolutely write at feedback.newzenler.com, and
okay,
if that is something that gets picked up, maybe.
okay. And then the other part of that then so whatever the course that I've created, every student in it is getting the exact same thing. Is there any way to give different modules to different students so they have access to their own individualized ones, and some of them the same and some they might get something different?
Right. This is called tier system in Zenler. You can absolutely do it on the
Okay.
basis of the pricing on the basis of the pricing in the course. You are able to give them custom lessons that they would get access to. So you can absolutely do that. I'll
Okay.
again
So,
put it on the chat.
okay. So that would be under custom lessons for this different student. Okay. And then my last question, I think, is can the other admin be a host for the webinar as well? Like, can they have they'll just have the same access and
Yes.
show up as a host? Okay.
You can set up a co-host ahead of time.
Okay. And I did that, but she did not have access to it. I set her up as a co-host and um she didn't seem to have that show up on her dashboard.
Okay. What is her role in the course?
Well, she is another instructor and so I want her to
Maybe
have
that's
full
fine.
access.
Instructors do have a little bit of, restrictions. If you make her an admin, that is when she'll be able to access everything.
Okay, so that'll change that access. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's my questions for now. I'll take a look at these links.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I didn't have any specific questions today, but I wanted to learn from other people's questions. And Hillary, thank you so much because her questions answered a lot of mine because I'm just beginning. So
All right.
I'm here.
For you, Heather, and for you, Anna, as well, I would suggest log in onto our tutorial site, which is tutorials.newzenler.com. I'll just show you if you haven't already. And when you log into the tutorial site, you can sign in. 1 second. Okay. When you log in into the tutorial site, you can sign in with the Zenler account that you created. Once you sign in and you have logged in, you will see as you scroll down, you will see here, see our training library. So you can click on see our training library. And here you will be able to see Learn Zenler. When you click on Learn Zenler, these 3 courses we recommend, which is the Quick Start Guide, the Zenler checklist, and Learn Everything About Zenler. If you go through these 3 in the beginning, you will have a fair idea of how the platform works. I've just put the link on the chat. All you need to do is go to tutorials.newzenler.com, sign in with your already existing account on Zenler. Yeah. All right.
Yes,
So
I did
yes.
start that and it is very helpful.
Oh, I'm glad. And has posted a question. Is there any chat support available? This is the chat support if you'd like to chat and talk to me and cannot speak on video. I have found responses via email take a while is because the support, requires a little bit of time to go through a query, recreate it, and then respond. If I have a free and a paid version, different in content of the same course, should I add them under the same site or a separate one? You can do it under the same site. It is for a pre-recorded virtual summit. That's not a problem at all. You can do the content in the same site as long as you know how you are differentiating it. You should be clear on that and you can do that. Yes, Hillary, is there a question that I can answer for you?
Yes, I got another question.
Yeah.
Thank you. That brought up some questions, Heather. Can my other admin access the tutorials site?
Oh, that's a good question. This is a very unique question that hasn't come to us, but I think they can because they have a Zenler account. They have a username password. So with their username and password of Zenler, they can access the tutorial site.
Okay, so they should be able to go into there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then for the tutorials, is there any area, like I was trying to find it written because it can be so hard to listen through a whole video when I'm really good at just scanning for the point that I need and then having it in writing so you can just look at it and go and do the actions. Is there transcripts or any way to have that information in writing?
Absolutely. So all the video tutorials that we create are on support.newzenler.com, which is a text-based support knowledge base for you.
Okay, so that's support.newzenler.com. And what do
Yeah.
I look for?
Anything that you would want, you can type in the keyword and the right answer will appear for you.
Okay, okay, I'll have to experiment with that because I wasn't able to find that the answers for what I was looking for before. They would be sort of general, but not specific to some of the things that I was wondering about. But I'll try that again.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
Thank
just put
you.
I'll put the link of support.newzenler.com as well on the chat. Anytime you want to look for a query or something that you're trying to search for, you can put in a tag or a word or a keyword here and you will get the relevant answers in blog text format.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out I'm in the communities right now, and I don't see where to add it to the course, and my student who's in the course is not showing up. So I'm not seeing where I remember seeing that before, but I'm not seeing where to find that now to make sure that anyone enrolled in the course is added to the community.
Okay, one second, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Anybody who is added to your course will be enrolled in a particular community that you have attached to that course.
Okay. So also when I go into the communities, I've got the member requests that pop up and I've approved them multiple times and then they were approved and went away and then they came back multiple times. And now when I hit approve, nothing happens.
Okay. First, I'll tell you, you want to know that how do people get attached to a community, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just want to set them up so automatically when they enroll in the course, they're attached.
Okay. So here is the course. Okay. When you go to course details, okay, that is when you're creating a community. So I'll go to communities.
Okay.
One second. I think it is a part of the pricing plan. It's been a while that I've
Okay.
checked communities. I'll just quickly do it.
Under pricing. Okay.
I'm just checking it for you. Give me a minute. Yeah,
Sure.
I was right. So when you get to the pricing plan, here is where the community is, and you can select any community that you want them to be added to. So once they enroll in your course, they will automatically be added to the community that you add in the course.
Okay. And then I've made this, it's weird. I tried to do that the other day. Let's see. Now it's okay. Now it's working. And the pricing plan, because we take payment on another platform, so I've just set this to free then, so I need to enroll them, but they've already paid in another platform.
You could also give them 100% discount coupon so that other people are not able to enroll for free.
Yeah, because I think I don't have let me see, because I don't think I have this public, this community. I don't know if it's showing up, but so is there a way for it to so would people be able to just, if it's free, people are allowed to go on and unroll it? I thought that they won't be able to see
Yeah.
the community though, unless I put it to a different setting that
So
it's,
if your course is private, they would
yeah.
not be able to see it. But if you share the link with one person and the link is accessible, then anybody can share the link, right? And then if the plan is free, anybody can sign up.
Okay, so I need to make 100% coupon.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
You can go to site here. then go to coupons and create a coupon here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll create a coupon and then I just need to put them in as that. Now, how do I?
You can give it to the person who made a payment in the other tool. Once the payment is made, you can give them the coupon to be used for the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so I have to give them the coupon. Okay. And for the how do I change it? Because it already says free, and now I'm not finding where I can change that to not free for the course.
Okay. So if you go to courses,
Mm-hmm.
you have to go to your pricing plan.
Mm-hmm.
And in the pricing plan, you go to edit.
Yep.
And here you'll have to put the price.
So it's not coming up with an option now because it's already selected as free. So there's
Okay.
no option to
So
change it.
in that case, what you can do is you can delete this and click on add new plan.
So, okay, and that's not going to change, okay, anything. So I delete this add new plan under the pricing,
Right.
but I'm not going to delete my course stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it won't delete your course.
Okay. And then I can do a single payment. Okay. So the price I put in the full price and then give them the coupon
Right.
for the full price. Okay. Now we have different payment. We have some people who pay one time upfront, and then we have people who pay a monthly fee. So do I need to create two of these then? Or so there's different prices depending on how they're paying, and they get a discount if they pay upfront. Otherwise they get monthly, but they're all into the same program.
That is something that you'll have to figure out manually because you're not collecting the payment on Zenler.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stop paying, you have to manually revoke their access from the Zenler account.
Okay. And does Zenler integrate with Pocket Suite?
It's not a direct integration. You can use a
Okay.
third-party tool like Zapier.
Okay. So Zapier would do it. Okay. So I just need to set up pricing. I can just set up the general price and then give them that coupon.
Correct.
And then they'll get into it, and then I'll manually revoke it if they lose that access or when they're completed the course.
Sure.
Okay. And then once I do the pricing, then that'll be the option where I can add them into the communities as an automatic thing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'll try this, and then if I have questions, I'll come back on.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm the first time here. So how does it work? Is it just, let's say, if you have problems with Zenler, that you put your questions here, or what is it?
It's a live support desk that happens every week, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK time on Thursdays. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer your questions.
Okay, I have actually two problems, not really problems, but two wishes with Zenler, and maybe you can tell me how to manage or organize that in the best way. First of all, I'm an IT guy who built let's say a course platform for another customer, and this customer is in Germany. So I had to use the translation from Zenler, but there's a lot of things to be, let's say, improved. So the wording is not correct, or so it's not that you say, okay, I want to have the front end in German and make your cross mark in Germany, and then everything is fine. There were a lot of things to change in the background. So I think it would be best to have a, let's say,
I think Yeah, Andres, I think this would be a tech question, and this is mostly educational support because we don't have access to the software features and the backend. I would suggest to write to support@zenler.com, and they would be happy to help you.
Okay, yeah, this was what would also be my proposal, to say I need a direct contact to some tech guys, because there's a
Sure.
lot of other things. And the other one is the let's say the compliance with the GDPR for Germany is could have also some improvements. I mean, where's no lawyer, there's no I don't know what is the right wording in English, but for example, the cookie policy, there is no in or opt out. Is only that you can show, okay, we use cookies, but the visitor can't say, or I want it or I don't want it. So this is not really allowed by our law. The customer has to have actually a button to say, no, I don't want to use cookies, and this is not possible in Zenler so far as I see. Or maybe you have an idea if I can have there an option in the cookie policy.
Cookies is a possibility. The user can select to reject the cookies as well. That is definitely an option. I will just send you a support document that can help you understand. One
Okay.
second. Yeah.
Because by default is only we using cookies, and yeah, you have to be aware of this. And okay, but he can't say, no, I don't want this. Of course, if we choose not to use cookies, there's maybe less functionality, or even we can't use the complete site. I don't know how far that goes. But by default, there is no option to choose.
I've sent a page on the group already that might help you. In case you have any other questions, you can also write about this to support@zenler.com to help you understand about the tech and the feature that is built in Zenler.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am trying to set up a test student, and it's showing that the emails I'm trying to enter have already been used, because if my business email's been used, I've done other ones for tests. I need to be able to put an email in here to do testing with this coupon and everything, but now I've used up all my emails.
You can delete them. You can go in your contacts and delete that user, and then you'll be able to reuse it.
Okay, so where do I go? Where do I go to delete them?
Go to site and then go to all contacts. Search for the particular email ID and then delete it.
Site, okay, all. Okay, delete it and then use it again. Perfect. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Casey, I see that you have a question related to coupons in the Zenler site. Let me know.
Yes, thank you. So yesterday I was testing the coupon out because I had made one for an event that was set to expire over the weekend at the end of Sunday. And then when I went on to my site Monday, I saw that it was still applying the like the coupon was expired, but it was still showing the discount on the course card.
That is because, the thing could be that you might have, whenever you apply the discount, the link on the top, the browser adds the discount to the URL. And if that URL gets saved, people can use it. But they would not be able to get the discount because the coupon is expired. The moment they go to the checkout page, it will show that the coupon has expired.
Right. So I'm wondering what's the best way to deal with the situation, because I had only created a coupon and applied it to the product, but it wasn't until I went into the site coupons and deleted the coupon that it updated. And it seems like you would want to keep the coupon even if it was expired in the system, so you could track how many people are redeeming
So
it.
in this case, what you need to do is you just need to clear your cookies and clear your history, because that
Okay.
link has just gotten saved in your browser. That's it. Once you update and refresh, that would go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing that I had a question on is, so I made it for a festival I was at, and so in an ideal world, would only want the attendees at the festival to have the discount for the product that I had applied it to. But I noticed that it was automatically applying it to the website, the product on the website just automatically. So what is the workaround to have that not show up on the
Okay,
product?
that's a
And
good question.
what?
I didn't get the question.
Oh, okay. So I made the coupon to have a discount for the product for people who attended a festival this weekend.
Okay.
So ideally, I only wanted the attendees of the festival to have the coupon code and the QR code that would take them to that discount page. So,
Okay.
however, when I went to create the coupon, it automatically applied the discount to my product on my website. So anyone could have the
You
discount.
would have to set it, you would have to set a differentiation that who this product applies to, the coupon. Now these people who are, from your festival, are they in a particular marketing funnel or a particular course? Which part of your Zenler site are they in?
Okay. So they are not in the site because they would have just come to the event and then they would have scanned it and come to it.
Right, correct. So then Zenler wouldn't know who are these people. That is why it applied the coupon to everybody who tried to sign up.
Okay, so is there a way that you can create a coupon for a product without it automatically applying to the course?
Yes, absolutely, we can. The only reason why it's happening with you is because when you're testing the product and then you're going to the homepage, the same course that you're looking at on your homepage has a discount attached to it in the browser. And that is why every time you're opening your page, you're able to see that discount. If you see it on a newer site, that discount will not be visible. It's not for everyone because you have opened the discount page and it has gotten saved in your browser. That is why you're able to see it again and again, even when you visit the home page.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. And if not, we know where to
Alright.
find you to ask more questions.
Sure, absolutely. I'm here for another half an hour if we have a stream of questions coming in.
Okay, thank you.
All
I
right.
guess one more question. If we create a coupon and we don't apply it to any product, and you don't set it for any applicable products, you can use it for anything. Is that correct?
No, it has to be applied to a particular product.
Oh, okay. That's like a required field. I couldn't remember.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you, Casey.
All
Always.
right. Bye.
We've yet another had a wonderful session and answered some amazing questions. If you want to get your questions answered, be there at the Thursday session, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK time. I'll see you next day.